So your muscle meter has arrived. And I assume if you're watching this video, you've already followed some of the steps in the box. Great job. If you haven't, the most important thing to do before you start using the device is to read through the instructions and the checklist, which is going to help you get the most out of the muscle meter and learn all about it. There's some handy steps on the back of the flyer here, which will allow you to start to learn how to use some of the buttons, as well as links to our help portal where you can learn more about utilizing the device. We're going to go through that here in this video today. The 10 steps that we've got here to help improve your assessment, it's a really helpful thing. And if you complete those in the first 30 days of getting your muscle meter, you also get an extra 2 months free. So that's 4 months free in total if you follow those steps, which are not only going to help you really get the most out of the muscle meter, but help you improve your business and get great life-changing outcomes for the people you work with. Now, the thing you're really excited about, the muscle meter. After you've followed the first instructions in the muscle meter, you've gone through the muscle meter manual, then I want you to then take off that screen protector. It just makes the screen look pretty and gets you ready for testing. When you first turn on your device, it will be set up in the live mode. So we turn it on using the center, obviously on-off button, makes sense. And then you'll see as we push on the device, if we're using the compression mode with the pusher cap here, the number will go up and down. If you want to switch the mode, all you simply do is you hold the kilogram button there, and that will put it into the hold mode. And the hold mode will then show you the maximum number of the repetitions. And you can perform multiple repetitions there, and it will keep the maximum number of all the repetitions on the screen. So it's really helpful. That's the mode that you'll typically use it in when you're not using with the Measurz app. But it's set up out of the box to connect and interact with your Measurz app straight away. If you want to reset the device, you simply hit the reset or the tear button, which is the device on the right, and that will then reset it. And you can, again, go back into testing. So it's really quick, simple to be able to get some meaningful, actionable data with the people you work with. Okay, you're located in the USA, not to worry. You can also operate the device in pounds. So you simply just hit the kilogram button there, and you'll see that it'll instantly turn it into pounds for American friends. Make sure when you're setting up with the muscle meter, with the Measurz account, that you set up your device in your app in the pounds function as well, because whatever you set up when you set up Measurz, that's permanent, that's going to stay there. So make sure you select that when you're creating your profile at the start. So that's a really, hopefully, a simple way for you to start to be able to utilize the buttons on the muscle meter to start to get the most and start to use it with your patients and clients. What you then can do is you can then, if you want to use in the pull function, is you simply just push a cap off like that, and then you take out these plugs that are protecting the load cell at the other end of the muscle meter here. And then all you do is you get your handle / leg strap in one, which is there in the box, and you typically clip that onto the bottom of the device. So you'll see it simply just clips on there, really easy to start to utilize. You then got your anchor, blue anchor strap here, which you can use to anchor around the plinth in maybe your room. You might also do it around like a rack in the gym or something like that. Any inert surface which can take the forces that you're applying up there. And simply the blue end typically goes onto the blue end of the device there. So you can then start to utilize it in that tension mode, which is super useful as well. The last attachment that you'll see that comes in the box is our trigger attachment, where simply we place that onto the muscle meter like this. They can be a little bit tight out of the box, but you'll see it'll just clip on there really nicely. And then to take it off, usually best to get a nice firm grip there and just sort of wiggle the device side to side with a little bit of force, and you'll see it starts to pop off there. So again, super easy to be able to use. A lot of time, if you're using that compression format, you just clip that back on, you put those plugs back in, and away you go. You're ready to start testing. So that's a basic interaction, how you can actually start to utilize the device with the people you work with. The other thing you'll see in the box is obviously this USB-C charging cable. We recommend only using this cable with your muscle meter, and making sure that you attach it to only a 5-volt adapter if you are plugging it into the wall as well. If you do use a stronger adapter or a fast charger, sometimes they can create damage to the product as well. So make sure it's only compatible with 5-volt adapters, and you shouldn't have any issues there. So that's a really basic introduction to how you can use the muscle meter straight out of the box In the next video, we're going to show you how we can pair it up with our Measurz, with our Muscle Meter's best friend, the Measurz app. We'll see you then.